guys, it's Hazeltail, and today I'm going to be showing you how I get my hair, basically pin straight. I mean, it's not quite pin straight, but it's pretty close. And this video was requested, I can't remember their username off the top of my head, but you know who you are, and this is for you. I'm going to be taking you all the way through my hair routine from right when I get out of the shower to final touches with my one and only Argan Heat straightening iron. Straightening iron? Flat iron. If you'd like to see how to get your hair super straight, just keep watching.
First of all, I look super crazy when I get out of the shower. Then I just scrunch my hair with a towel or use a turvy twist. I don't rub a towel all over my head because that creates a lot of frizz. Then I part my hair using my fingers. It's far from perfect, it doesn't need to be good. I use a lot of different products in my hair, and I can make a whole video explaining all the products and why I use them. The first thing I do is put in some protein cocktail from Beyond the Zone into my hair. Since I don't wash my hair very often, this is a perfect amount for me. If you're washing your hair all the time, I wouldn't add protein every day. Maybe skip it and do it every 3 days. Then I just spray in a detangler. I'm not sure if it does anything. I'm kind of trying it out. And then I put in my Holy Grail leave-in product. It's kind of weird. It's called Crack Leave-In Styling Treatment, but it leaves your hair feeling so soft after one use. Again, this product has protein in it, so you don't want to overdo it with this. Then I put in a Bedhead Ego Boost Split End Mender. And then I put in my heat protectant, which is the Schwarzkopf Got2b Crazy Sleek Flat Iron and Blow Dry Lotion. And then I finish it up with a little bit of the Organics Extra Strength Moroccan Argan Oil. After you let those products soak in for a couple minutes, you want to get out your blow dryer. I have an air concentrator on my blow dryer, which helps get your hair straight and to tame frizz. It also helps your hair just to not fly all over the place when you're blow drying it. If you're going to detangle before you blow dry, do not, under any circumstances, use a brush to do that. When your hair is wet, it's in its weakest state and most prone to breakage, so you should use your fingers, or if you have to use a comb, use a very wide-toothed, gentle comb. Once I get most of the big tangles out of my hair, then I start drying it. I use my hands to aid in blow drying, but you could also use a round brush for this. Basically, you want to pull your hair somewhat taut and then run the blow dryer along it without actually touching it, because that would be bad. This helps straighten out any curls or kinks that might be in your hair. It won't take out all the curl, especially if your hair is really curly, but it will make straightening a lot easier. Since my ends are bleached, I tend to focus on the mid-lengths of my hair and then kind of dry the ends at the end. That sounded funny. But I put a lot of heat in the brown parts of my hair. It was an easier way to explain that, because the bleached part of my hair is drier naturally and then it dries faster because of that. Your ends are always going to be drier than the rest of your hair, but mine are bleached, so it's like incredibly so. And then when my hair is about 70 to 80% dry, I flip my hair upside down and then blow dry it from underneath, and this creates a lot of volume that kind of goes away when you're doing the straightening. After that, I change the heat setting on my hair dryer to cool, and that kind of calms down any frizz you might have gotten during blow drying. And again, I don't dry mine 100% dry, I do let it air dry. I do my makeup and get dressed, and it air dries during that time. And then I brush out my hair once it's fully dry, and then section it and just make sure the section is really well brushed. And then I spray on some more heat protectant because I feel like the heat protectant that was in it was kind of used already. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's how I feel. And it's the Beyond the Zone Thermo Spray. And then I just start straightening my hair using the one and only Argan Heat. And if you need to, you can totally hold a mirror behind your head while you're straightening to see the back. I know a lot of people struggle with the back. I might struggle, but I don't actually care enough to look, so I guess I'll never know. And my hair is actually going straight a lot easier than it would if I hadn't blow dried it the way I did, because my hair is actually naturally somewhat curly and really resistant to being straightened. And if you have any sections that are flipping outwards like my undercut is, you can rotate the straightener the opposite way that your hair is flipping as you get to the ends of your hair. Instead of curling your hair in the opposite direction, this ends up evening it out and making it straight. And I straighten the top part of my hair separately from the rest of it. I also straighten it in somewhat of a different way. Not too different, but I do part my hair in the middle for this part, even though I have a side part. And then just some more heat spray every time I take down a section, and I brush that through a little. And then you want to straighten your hair the opposite direction that it normally falls. Sometimes your hair can get used to laying in a certain position and won't straighten properly. So I straighten the side of the middle part that is falling the opposite way that I normally part it. And then I changed my part all the way to the other side of my head and straighten it that way. And then after that, I flip my hair back over, add a little bit more of my heat protectant, and then just give it some final touches. And then I just finish off with a little dry oil, and then you can go on and style your hair from there. If there are any videos you'd like to see, you can leave them in a comment down below or private message me. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. I love you guys. Bye!